Okay, here is what I want you to do for your warm up. So we're just gonna start standing nice and tall. Shoulders are back and down, think good posture. And we're gonna start with some neck rolls. Always like to start with loosening up the neck. So if you imagine you're drawing as big of a circle as you can with the tip of your nose, do about 5 in one direction, and then we're gonna change the direction of our rotation. Remember to breathe. One more. And good. Now we want to do the same thing with our shoulders. So we're going to open up our chest and shoulders by doing big arm circles, and think like opening the chest and squeezing the shoulder blades back behind you together as you draw the biggest circle you can. Again, we'll go about 5 backwards, and then we're going to change direction and go 5 forwards. Forwards arm circles, I want you to think about like how you might dive into a pool. So we're rounding our back and creating space between the shoulder blades. Now, we'll do another 5 here. This might be 6, I'm not really sure. And then we're gonna add in some rotation. So start picking up the pace here. This always makes me think of like 1980 dance aerobic style, right? Twisting through the core, warming up the spine. And I like to do about like 10 on each side here because this is a quicker pace. Helps us get going. And then while we've got the rotation, we're gonna find some stillness. Feet go nice and wide, arms out into a T. And we're taking the opposite hand and touching the toes as we send the hips back behind us. So alternating like diagonal reaches. I'm going to show you what it looks like from the side. Pay attention to my hips. They're going back behind my heels. Woo! And we'll do about 5 to 10 here. If your hamstrings are super, super tight, it might be really beneficial to do more. Hamstrings are always a muscle that gets really tight on us because we sit so much. I'm gonna do one more, and good. And then we're gonna open up the hips a little bit. So standing hip hurdles, we're gonna stand on one leg. We're gonna open up the hip like we're stepping over something big. We're leaving it back there, and then bringing it back around and switching sides. If you did your walk before the warm up, your heart rate should still be elevated. And if you're getting ready to do your walk, your heart rate should be coming up anyway. Whew. We'll do 5 on each side. I think this is 3. Woo. Also test some balance. Wobbliness is okay. The more you concentrate, the better it should get. And the more you do it, the better it should get. And then I just like to end with some little hops, kind of flushing the lymphatic system, getting ready to go, almost like you're a boxer getting ready to fight into the ring, right? You can do like, I don't know, 20 hops, and then you should be good to go.